Well, hello there. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, the honorable audience. First of all, let's not forget to give our thanks to the God. Let's be grateful. I mean, whichever the one that you pray to, that's pretty much up to you. I just hope that we are all having a great time, okay? Now, my name is Spartan and I'm students of Karanganyar's First Islamic Religious Public High School. Welcome back to another video of speech. And in this video, we'll talk about another Renaissance. Renaissance, that's the pronunciation, okay. Now, a little bit intro about this Renaissance is a period of time in Middle Ages, happened in 16th centuries. It is considered one of the great social changes in human history. Well, it happens in Europe, mostly on Italy. Renaissance was considered big social change due to the fact that people on that time, they review their lives. Okay, they don't just think about problems and solve it. They actually review their lives, their structures, their economic, their systems, and then they put their ideas into actions. And so they change their previous dark ages into an enlightenment era. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you might already notice that histories love to repeat itself, right? Believe me, that happened quite often. Yeah, but seriously, right now, we are not only witnessing the repetitions, we are in the loop of repetitions. Okay, around with me. There's an idea that it's not correct. Okay, that's true. Technically speaking, Dark Ages and Pandemic era, it's not the same. But in the sense of the social change, okay? But in that sense, that's where we are talking about. Alright. So, with all of this negative impact, negative social impact brought by COVID-19, it always comes with the questions that we always ask ourselves. What is it to me? What is it to us? And what are we going to do about it? Believe it or not, this is the same question that humans always ask themselves ever since they have a problem. And Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, and other great thinkers in the Renaissance, they ask themselves these questions. They review. And from that thinking emerges an idea. The idea invites interest. The interest invites an action, and their action brought a change. Look at those pictures, those arts, those economy, those astronomy. It was amazing. They even considered it as an improvement. And with all of those inventions and those enlightenment, they enclosed the Dark Ages. And believe me or not, that wisdom is still relatable until today. Now, you might think that social reformation during the pandemic, that's not possible. Even in our regular life before the pandemic, it is quite hard. Yeah, I do know, but here's the thing. In this desperate measure, this desperate time, it always comes with the greatest advantages. It is not a dream, okay? It is not an opinion. It's not just that. It actually an option. Social reformations, another Renaissance. It's not just a dream. It is an option. Give or take. What is the social impact of COVID-19 if it's not giving us a chance to review ourselves and to reform the society? Now, don't believe me? Picture this. Or maybe you already saw this on daily basis today in this pandemic era. Picture this. First, society, people were in this together. Everyone, we have the same concern. And because of that, We listen to each other's more carefully rather than talking with disrespect, and in the end it's just nonsense, right? Second, okay, even though we are locked down, imprisoned, maybe immobilized and separated, we had to use indirect communication such as videos, pictures, and text or voice message, or even just a wish. We mean it. We put our feelings, our true attention, and that's really good thing. That's better than just talking straight face to face without feelings at all. Third, as you can see, we had the chance, we had the time. The elders, they could teach the youngsters about values, culture, the wisdom that they might not have the chance to tell it on a regular basis before the pandemic. We're staying at home together. This pandemic stitched a broken apart family. It connects people together. Fourth, the youth. This is their time to shine with the wisdom that they get from the elders, their feelings and their strong mind. They could pull this off and be one of the greatest human achievement all the time. We're meant to be better. That's what we are, human. And that's possible. Ladies and gentlemen, to simplify my point is that look at our society, okay? Can our society change? Yes, we can. A social reformation, like I said before, it's not a dream. It is an option, and we need to take it. I mean, if it's optional and we can throw it, I said we can throw it, and I can say we can throw it. We could just, after this pandemic done, we can return back to our old lives. But is that really what we wanted? Have you seen our previous society with moral depravity, corruption, and merely the extinctions of our social cultural values? Is that what we want? Or are we going to stand? Are we going to take this time to review ourselves, to ask, what do we want? Reform our society, make it better, make it the way it's supposed to be, improve it. Ladies and gentlemen, the first Renaissance happened in Europe, mostly in Italy. It shocks the continent. But if this is another Renaissance, then we can truly change the world. And that's pretty much what I could say. Nothing much to offer beside that. I think that's all that I could say. If there's any mistake that I made, please forgive me. I'm just merely a human, and I'm not perfect. I think that's all that I could say. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.